So you guys didn't miss anything. We're up 1-0, 12:33 left. Brody at center takes the face off. Popov comes out with it. Here goes Monument into neutral. Monument takes over. Shot got deflected before it had a chance. Duncan tries to clear. Brody to Jack. Monument intercepted it, but then Duncan grabs it on the far side. He's going wide for Richie, and the chase is on. Richie will be first to this puck. Yep. Richie tries to center to Jack at the net, but it got deflected off a Monument player's body. Jack gets tied up behind the net and still hangs on to that puck. He's still got it. Jack and Brody in the corner. Emmerich waiting for this thing to pop out. Monument actually comes out with it. We got Oliver and Emmerich on back check. Oliver blocks that with his body. Nice little love pass to Jack and Gus in center ice. Monument leans, takes a shot from center ice, saved by Alex. Shot kicked away by Alex. Brody grabs that one, goes up to Gonzo at center ice. Gus is with him. Effie comes off the bench and starts swinging right away. Oliver to Gonzo at center. The chase is on. Gonzo gets there first. He centers. Oh, nice center to Gus. Gus can't quite hang on. Gus is trying to center again. Gonzo's got it behind the net. They've got Effie tied up in front of the net. Gonzo shot, saved by Monument. Effie around to the far side. Duncan. We got Porter way in the back on defense. You're fine. There goes Duncan into zone. Effie goes with him. Gus hangs back a little. Matthias on the far side. He's coming back Porter's direction. And Seb. Seb centers, kind of. Definite tripping of Gus there. Gus gets beat up in these games. Seb right in front of the net. Save, shot, save, shot, save. Goalie puts a stop to it. It started early. It's still not 11:30. It looks like amazing. Seb at center to take the face off. This game still shouldn't have started. Emmerich at the blue. Monument tries to go up and over. Seb grabs it out of the air, and I think they're going to call a high sticking, but I'm not totally sure. Yeah, I think so. So we'll line up in front of Alex. Seb is waving back now. Emmerich goes up and over the heads. Oliver gets in the way of that shot. Monument's trying to center, but Oliver steals it. Oliver to Matthias to Now. Now, I'm sorry, that was to Seb. Now's shot, save, and then Seb's goes in. Now will get the assist, and Seb will get the point. 9:13 left in the first, 2-0 DU. Brody at center to take the face off. Jack drops his stick. And then he grabs his stick and makes the save here. He gets it into neutral. Richie's going with him. Jack puts a shot, saved by Monument. Porter on the back check here. He gets that thing to the wall. Richie takes the puck. He'll go behind the net and do some fancy roundabouts to Jack. Richie grabs it back, but doesn't get a full piece of it. There it is. Monument dumps it in. Duncan's looking for an offsides call, but doesn't get it. Porter grabs this behind the net. Around to Richie. Richie clears the zone. Monument interception. Brody interception. Brody all alone. Takes a shot and it goes in. We go up 3-0 with 8 minutes left in the first. Effie takes the face off, goes into zone. Gus and Gonzo on the chase. Monument comes away with the puck. Set up. They got a nice breakaway here. Shot goes high. Effie gets a piece of it, clears it to Gus. Gus to Gonzo. Go Chuck. Chuck puts a shot from the blue and it's in. Oh man. Gus to Gonzo. 7:47. We go up 4-0. Seb takes the face off. Goes back to Emmerich. Emmerich to Matthias on the far side. Battle by Monument. Matthias loses his footing. Monument takes over. Shot saved by Alex. Cleared out by Now. Seb with the pressure right in front of the net. That was a dangerous pass by Monument. Nice play by Oliver. He holds that thing in. And it slides as a shot on net. Monument comes out of the face-off with the puck. Nice job by Porter there. Knocks it away, gets it over to Now. Porter goes wide to Matthias. Now and Seb go into zone. Seb behind the net. Monument takes over. Porter turns it around again before he clocks some kid on the ice. Shot goes wide of the net. Duncan grabs it behind the net and loses it right in front of the net. Shot saved by Alex and then covered by Alex. Yeah! Alex! For those of you just joining because the game is supposed to start now, the score is 4-0 Pios. The game started early, 6:38 left in the first. Brody at center. He's got Jack, Emmerich, and two other players, Oliver and Richie. Oliver's got the puck now. He gets it to Jack. Jack goes deep to Brody. Brody to Richie. Richie's shot, nice save by Monument. Brody centers to Richie. Richie's trying to get this to Jack, who's right in front of the net. Another nice save and another nice shot and nice save by Monument. Emmerich's pass gets intercepted. Jack intercepts it back. Jack goes behind the net with it. Richie's at the net. He puts a shot, save, and a save. Look at the size difference between Richie and the guy trying to cover him. But he can't anymore because that guy's leaving the ice. She lost her pants. Where were they? Scoreboard for you for a second.
I don't know. They were on the bag. And I don't know.
I think Oliver actually took the face off on that one. I looked away for a second, but he was standing there. This is going to be icing. Nope, they waved it off. Monument grabs it behind the net and hits the back of the net with it. Shot, saved by Alex. Jack takes it, passes to Richie at blue. Richie kind of bobbles it, but he got it back. To Jack, to Richie, well, to Monument, really. Emmerich will grab this guy now. Emmerich gets it into zone. Good pressure from Richie, who actually makes contact with the Monument player. Richie's an incredible player, but not a physical player on the bodies of the other players. But that time he was. Monument had a 2-on-1 breakaway with Porter, but they were offsides. And that doesn't work.
Doesn't work. Can't park there.
Can't park there. Effie takes the face off. Ends up as a shot just wide of net. Porter grabs it. He goes up to Gus / Effie. Porter got it to center ice and neutral. Gus fighting for it now. Gus and Porter on the far side. Oh! Porter just elbow drops a kid because he was bored, and then Effie tries to do the same. Duncan and Effie, Monument. This goes back around to Porter. Porter and Seb are sort of the opposite of Richie. They are very physical players. Duncan in the corner with Effie, and there's just a pile of kids on the ground. It gets centered. Porter grabs it. He passes to Gus. Oh, Gus loses his balance. He's going to be bummed about that one. It would have been a nice breakaway for him. Matthias in the corner. He's got that kid and the puck tied up. Woo. It got centered and bounced off of Emmerich's skate. But then Emmerich got it back again. This is going around Porter's direction in the corner. It's eerily quiet in here. Monument shot. I don't know if Alex actually saved it or if it was wide. I can't really tell. Gonzo gets it, clears the zone. Monument comes out with the puck. Gus disrupts it. Gus again. Now they got to stall because they got a player on the ground in zone. They waited long enough. Back to Emmerich. Emmerich passes to center ice. Oliver helps cover the net. Seb behind the ref. Nice setup by Monument, saved by Alex. Now it's center, I think. No, it was Seb. To Effie. To Monument. To Duncan. To Effie. To Seb. Seb and Now go into zone together. Seb centers it to Now. Now grabs it out of the air. Lots of coverage by Monument there. Oh, it's centered. Effie's right there. The puck sits there for a second or two. Duncan at mid-ice. Monument takes over. They've got some momentum on this, but Alex just kicks it away. Effie to Seb. Back to Seb. Seb still. Seb up and over. He was looking for Now. Now gets into zone and Seb chases it. Richie comes on to join him. Seb grabs that. Way back to Porter, but actually gets Emmerich instead. Emmerich's got to wait for everybody to get on sides. Emmerich to Porter. Porter to Jack, but Jack was double covered. We just should have had a too many men penalty, but we didn't. Richie. It's coming Emmerich's direction. Emmerich around to Jack. And then Richie. Ooh, that was almost offsides and Monument saved it. Whoa, that was a nice setup. Bunch of nice shots and saves by Alex. That was great pressure by Monument there. When she stops the ball, like if it's still playable, if she's covered it stops the ball. Richie, oh, getting physical again. I don't know who talked to Richie this week. Oliver in the corner to Jack. Jack to Richie / Brody. Brody, Jack, and Richie into zone as Brody gets taken down. And I over-rotate the camera. Great coverage by Emmerich there. He just gives it a little tap. That's all it needed. Emmerich's shot got deflected. Richie in the corner. He tried to center it. It also got deflected. I'm not sure why it is so blurry. I'll try and clean you. Oh, just in time for Richie to take this thing. Shot, oh, nice shot, nice save, and he gets his own rebound. And it goes in with 1/10 of a second left. Literally 1/10 of a second. Richie scores, go up 5-0 at the end of the first. I think they're gonna give it to him. It was pretty simultaneous, but they're giving it to him. All right, Alex takes your spot back in net. We'll see who our starting line is for the second period. Gus, Porter, Duncan, Effie, and Gonzo. Monument comes out with it. Duncan gets a good piece of this, which allows Porter to knock that thing around a little bit. Scuffle behind the net. Porter trying to grab it. And we have a something. I don't know what. High stick. Duncan goes to the box for 2 minutes. Duncan in the box. Gus, Gonzo, Effie, and Porter. Monument will have a 2-minute power play here with 13:46 left in the second. 5-0 DU. Gonzo in the corner gets us around to Effie. Effie tries to clear the zone. Monument holds it in. Gus gets a piece of that one. Ends up as a shot and a save by Alex. And a scuffle in front of the net. I'm sure they were like, hey, it's nice to see you. Hey, you're doing really well today. Because that's how Porter is.
That's how it works. That's how it goes.
Effie at center takes the face off. Now grabbed it. Porter to Gus. Gus to Effie. Now got that one. I think he thought he was going to take off with it, but it didn't quite hold on. And we have an offsides against Monument. 1:17 left in Duncan's penalty. 13:05 left in the second. There, little scoreboard shot for you. Porter grabs this thing after the face-off. He goes up and over the bodies looking for Gonzo and finds him. And we have a, what? I don't know. Oh, we got a player down. I'm so sorry. I didn't see it. Obviously, I don't know what happened because I did not see it.
We're enjoying it.
I was on mute that whole time, but a lot of cool stuff happened, and I had really smart and captivating things to say. Shot goes wide of the net. Gus will be first to it. Gus to Effie. Monument puts a shot off. Gonzo dove for it. Gets it over to Duncan. Coming Gonzo's way. Nice. Gonzo lifts the stick of the Monument player, takes the puck. Takes his shot. Oh man, his shots are hard. That was such a good shot and a really nice save. Gonzo goes in to defend the honor of Gus, who seemed like maybe he was getting into a bit of a talking match. Shots are 21 by us to 15 by the Rebels. Get in there, Gonzo is always a popular phrase said here. And that was an offsides by the Rebels. Effie at center. Rebels win that face-off. Emmerich will grab this. Emmerich passes to Gus. Gus goes up and over, kind of. Emmerich again to Gus, sort of. And we got another Gonzo get in there. Emmerich guards the blue, gets this to Gus. Gus looking to center this thing. Gonzo comes in to help him out. My favorite bromance. Whoa! Gus got dropped. Icing. It's coming right back. We line up back in Monument territory.
It's like, rewind that when I get home.
I was accidentally on mute for 5 minutes.
Oh.
Brody to Porter. Porter to, I guess, Seb. Matias in the far corner. Still. They clear it. Porter grabs it. Porter passes up to Seb. Seb's shot, saved by Monument. Now to Matias. Matias' shot is saved. We've seen dramatic improvement by Matias this season. I don't know if he's taken private lessons or what, but he looks so good. Not that he didn't before, but he's showing high hockey intelligence this season. Effie at center. Monument comes out with this puck directly to Porter. Porter to Now, but it gets intercepted. Porter to Richie. Richie and Jack go into zone. Richie's shot went wide of the net. Effie grabs it. Back to Jack. Jack to Now. Now into traffic. It's coming back to Porter. He holds it right at the blue, gets it back into zone. Effie behind the net. Shot kicked away by Alex. Jack will grab this one. He passes to Richie. Richie puts a shot, goes just wide of the net. Now grabs it on the far side. Jack gets a little piece of it, but Monument comes out with it. Monument doing some nice passing, gets this thing into zone, but then they have a line change, which gives the puck over to Seb. Here goes Seb, fancy skating, stays on balance. Oh, Monument steals it right in zone, turns it around. Shot goes wide of the net. Duncan grabs it. Duncan to Seb. Seb to center ice. Porter grabs that. Ooh. It got stuck in a pile of snow. Get in there, Chuck. Duncan to Gus. Gus into zone before he gets lit up. Gonzo gets there fast. Oh, nice skating by Monument. Puts a shot, saved by Alex. Seb with Gonzo. Seb to Gonzo. Gonzo's shot goes wide. Seb in the corner to Gonzo. Gonzo around to Gus. It's coming Duncan's direction. Duncan to Seb. Seb to nobody. Gives Porter lots of time. We have 4 minutes left in the second period. 5-0 DU. Brody comes off the bench, fresh-legged and ready to sprawl, but looks frustrated. Richie has it. He puts a shot. It's wide. Brody now on the chasing coverage. We got a penalty coming against Brody. He knows it. I know it. You know it. Ref knows it. He goes to the box for 2 minutes with 3:32 left. If he doesn't shut his mouth, it's going to be a 5-minute penalty. Rebels get a power play with 3:32 left in the second. Richie at center to take the face off. Monument shot saved by Alex, cleared by Oliver. Oliver in the corner, great pressure. Monument centers, shot, diving save by Alex. This line is Emmerich, Oliver, Matthias, and now. Matthias at center. Don't see that often. Monument shot saved by Alex. Now on the far corner. He's probably going to pass that, to Matthias. Monument had some serious speed. 31 is fast. Puck behind the net. Emmerich grabs it. Matthias grabs this. He clears the zone. 1 minute left in Brody's penalty. They drop a shot from the blue, saved by Alex. Next shot grabbed by Oliver. Oliver again. That one clears. Back to Oliver. Emmerich around to Matthias. Matthias icing. I actually don't see the puck, so never mind, it's not icing. I think he was trying to ice it, though. Oliver to now. Offsides. He stalled for a long time because Effie got knocked over. Icing, so we'll line up in Monument territory with 5 seconds left of Brody's penalty and a minute 37 left of the second period. Nice rushing shot by Effie, saved by Monument. And we're going to have another icing, but we're back at full strength this time. Richie, Brody, Duncan, Porter, Seb, Jack. Kind of way too many players, but some are leaving. Oh, face off by Richie goes to Duncan. Duncan's shot saved by Monument. Nice shot from the blue there. Jack with the battle in the corner. Monument comes out with the puck this time. Porter behind the net, trying to decide who to pass to, or if just to keep it. He passes to Richie. Duncan now in the corner. He goes hard around, back to Richie again. Nice defense by Monument as they turn this around. 3 on now 1. Nice center by Monument. Oh, they aren't able to complete that. It was a nice setup by them. Oh, we got a Brody breakaway. Brody scores. Yeah. I mean, they've been pulling back, which is super cool, but Brody got to take that opportunity. They go up 6-0 with 19 seconds left in the second. Monument gets his puck in his zone with 12 seconds left in the period. Porter behind the net. Porter to Gonzo. Gonzo to kind of Effie/Gus. End of the second period, 6-0 DU. Shots are 25-19 DU. All right, third period kicking off here. Effie, Gonzo, Gus, Emmerich, and Oliver. That would have been an offsides by Oliver, but it wasn't. Oh, Effie passed it to Gonzo, but Gonzo was going the other direction. He didn't know. Get in there, Chuck. Chuck got in there. Gus, nice job by Gus there. Clears the zone. Effie looking to see if it's him or Oliver on this one. Nice job by Emmerich there. Alex makes the first save and Emmerich makes the second one. He sacrificed his stick to make that save and he did a nice job by it. Oliver behind the net. Oliver again, back to Gus, sort of intercepted. Intercepted by Effie, Effie to Gonzo. Gonzo to Gus. And my favorite bromance goes into zone. Gus to, nice pass from Gonzo to Gus. Gus takes a shot, ref blows the whistle. And they called a high sticking on Gus, and Gus is surprised and confused. And the Rebels will get a 2-minute power play with 12:22 left in the game. They are doing a run clock on this one since the point differential is so much. So there'll be no stop in that clock unless there's an injury. Speaking of injury, I have not seen 95 back on the ice yet. Slap shot got whiffed, and Seb comes out with the puck. Now got a little piece of it. Now to Duncan. Duncan to Seb. Seb and Now go in. Seb puts a shot, saved by Monument. Second shot by Seb goes in. We go up 7-0 with 11:44 left in the game and a minute and a half left in Gus's penalty. They'll stop. They might stop putting the score up. Oh no, they still did. But they'll just run out. Delaying the inevitable. Brody wins the face-off. Monument turns us around. Shot kicked away by Alex. Brody with good pressure there on the far side. The fans and the kids are being super respectful. There's not a lot of cheering or anything going on. Monument's shot kicked away by Alex. April's face for all of us to see. Brody with the pressure, but he's all alone down there. Gonzo comes on. Nice job by Gonzo. He just takes the puck. Chuck, passes in front of the net. Which turns over to a shot, but then Gonzo blocks the shot. So there you go. That makes up for passing in front of the net. We have an icing. We'll line up in front of Alex. 10:20 left in the game. Shots are 25-20. That was very good. I agree. Effie will take this face off. Monument drops a shot, but Emmerich blocked it with his skate. Emmerich runs into the ref. Oliver tries to clear the zone. Gonzo will get there next. Monument's got it. They center it. Emmerich gets a piece of it. Over to Gonzo again. Gonzo to Effie. Effie up and over. Oh, would have been an icing, but the goalie kicked it away. Effie goes down in the corner. Oliver to Emmerich. Emmerich to Gus. Gus got lit up. I don't know if you heard it. Oh! Gonzo accidentally takes out Effie, and Effie leaves the ice. You know he doesn't feel good about that. He did it to Gus last week, and you know it just doesn't feel good. He doesn't mean to do that. Popov drops a shot. Saved by Monument. We got a breakaway by Monument here. Great coverage by Emmerich. Gonzo to center ice. Richie to chase this thing. Gonzo drops the correct team this time. And we have an icing. We'll line up. Actually, we had a net off, but Alex fixed it. But we're still going to line up in front of Monument. Still no sign of 95. Hope he's okay. Brody takes the face off back to Duncan. It's going to be an icing and is going to go right back. 8 minutes left in the game. Is that 95, like just over the squiggles of canvas? If you can see his arm. Just think it's... Face-off ends as a shot on net by Brody and a nice save by Monument. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Porter to Now. No, to Brody, sorry. Back to Porter, sort of. There's a snow pile right there that keeps stopping the puck. Monument offsides.
Yes, that's it.
Where now? Sitting on the far right? We saw a peak of 95, and now we've lost him again. But he's not on the ice. Seb takes the face-off back to Duncan. Duncan to Oliver, to Now, but then Seb grabs it. Seb centers, looking for Matthias, but Matthias was covered by 2. Seb back to Matthias / Duncan. Duncan puts a shot wide of the net. Seb turns it around to Now, and Matthias will chase this. Get it, Porter. Porter gives it a tap back into zone. Now in the corner. We got Matthias and Seb there to help him. This is coming out. There's no way he'll make it there on time. Emmerich grabs it. He'll control it for a second. He dumps it back to Matthias. Matthias's pass gets intercepted. Seb passes in front of the net. Emmerich shows him how to pass not in front of the net. Emmerich clears the zone. There's 95 back on the ice. All right, good. Gus stole that puck, puts a shot, saved. Emmerich centers to in front of the net. Got disrupted. 5:30 left in this game. Emmerich grabs it again. Emmerich is such a good player, and he's tall, so he can reach this thing. He passes to Gonzo. Gonzo puts a shot, saved. Whoa, come on! Yeah, that's not going to fly. That kid just took a shot at Gonzo from the back after the play, but they're sending Gonzo to the bench too, so Gonzo must have done something right before that, and the kid must have retaliated. But, I didn't see Gonzo do anything, but I did see the Monument player do it. But that's the thing with retaliation, is that's the only thing that ever gets seen. Well, we'll still have 5-on-5 hockey for the next 2 minutes, and then we'll have 5-on-5 hockey. Effie hits center to take the face off. Monument comes out with it. .37 is so fast. Gets it all the way down. He drops a shot, saved by Alex. Secondary shot, saved by Alex. Effie to Richie, as you heard the coaches yelling Richie, Richie, because Richie was wide open. But Monument gets an offsides. Gonzo's dad down there going, that was crap, to Gonzo right now, and Gonzo's like, yeah, it was. Goes Jack with the pressure. This is coming around Duncan's direction. Duncan with the collision right in front of us. Monument takes over into zone. Whoa. Puts a shot. Brody sacrifices his life for it. Now comes out with the puck. Jack and Brody into zone. Brody takes the shot. It goes off the crossbars. Now with the pin in the corner. Monument comes out with this one. Jack's going to grab it, though. Jack to Duncan. Back to Brody. He was looking for Now. A lot of traffic down there, though. Now to Duncan. Whew. Look, it's like all DU players down there right now. Porter to Brody. Brody's pass gets intercepted. Matthias on the far side. Up and over to Duncan. To Jack. Matthias will grab this one again. To Brody, to Monument, to Porter. Porter grabs this. He goes around to Matthias on the far side. Matthias centers it, but Brody got it and cleared it. All right, Matthias on the far side. He's going to be alone in there. Seb comes in to help him out. Nice job by Seb. Blocks the breakaway there. And puts it right in front of Matthias to take a shot. Saved by Monument. Seb behind the net. He's still got it. To Emmerich. Emmerich's shot goes high. Matthias was there for the rebound. Oliver at the blue. Turns this thing around. Seb, shot, I don't know. I don't know if it was deflected and went out of bounds or if it was just high and went out of bounds, but either way, it went out of bounds. Minute 23 left in the game, 7-0 DU. Shots are 30-21. Gonzo gets released from his temporary prison, and we got 7 players on the ice. We still have 6. We still have 6. Refs give us a break as Seb gets off as fast as he can. Gets off the ice as fast as he can. Richie behind the net. There goes that really fast number 37. Shot goes high. Gonzo will grab this one. Goes Richie and Gus into zone with 34 seconds left in the game. Oliver. Gus now with the pressure. Gus blocks it with his body. Puts a shot, save. That's probably going to take us to the end of the game or very close to it. We might get a puck drop, but it's kind of a waste. Yeah, they're just calling it, basically. We're just taking our time setting up. There we go. Alex gets a shutout. Whole team gets a shutout, I should say. It's not fair. Nice, mild celebration. Hunter comes out to join his goalie partner.
Good job, Poe!